So this is my first time doing an all signs read. Welcome to my channel. My name's Tara, and I'm happy to be here with you. So we'll start this off, jump right into it. Honestly, first sign up is Aries. We also did do a couple of these over on my Facebook channel. You guys can find me over there under Tara Dana. We're just a goofy bunch, and we are happy to have you there. All right, so Aries. I'm gonna write these down so I don't forget. Okay. It's snowing here. We're here in Washington. I'm gonna put these cards back and just grab some new ones. Grab a random handful of random ones. First card I see here, Aries, be open to abundance. We have creative solutions, following the path of another. Aries, I feel like you have broken free of ties when it came to somebody who's very controlling in your life. You do have judgment in your favor. Your money is increasing. Some of you guys might gain a promotion of some sense in your career, in an artistic project as well. I see you having abundance. Some of you guys have been just channeling your energy into things onto the side, to try to come up with creative solutions to break free of this path that you may have been following of another in the past. You do need to shine love on fear. You need to also embrace the dark. I see that some of you guys need to face things also that you have like shut out for a long time. Some of you guys have probably acted in a lot of grace, knowing the Aries way. Aries are very beautiful and they are very graceful and they are big solution finders. They're not one to sit there and really gossip about people. They're not one to sit there and be negative to people. Aries are so beautiful and so amazing that typically with an Aries, you're going to get one chance for them to talk to you about something before judgment is placed upon you. So I see that whatever an Aries had laid down, as far as an ultimatum, why somebody maybe didn't live up to that standard of, and you did have to choose to walk away. But I see that honestly, it was for the best decision, and now your blessings are coming in for you. It says that you need to believe that you deserve. You might be struggling as an Aries with wondering if this person didn't change for you because you did something wrong, and that is not the case. This person was a lesson, like you were a lesson to this person, is what I'm hearing. You taught the person the lesson that needed to be taught. So you actually did exactly what you were supposed to do in this person's life. You need to feel and release, the cards say. Release all that you've accumulated on this journey as an Aries, because the lesson here was that you taught somebody a lesson. And as an Aries, in case you don't know, Aries does mean emperor. And so you have a lot of duties. Honestly, as an emperor, you're going to have to love and release many people and many things. So I just want you to know that Aries, you guys are actually completely on track. As an emperor, it is not easy to love and let go. And you might be just somebody who's learning how and what an Aries exactly is, and what the purpose of an Aries is. And your purpose is to rule empires, and so you're actually on the right track. It might be crappy, it might be hurtful, and it might be hard, but you're doing all the right things that an Aries needs to do. So the next one that I have written down here is Sagittarius. I'm not going to go in your normal order because I just wrote them over here, and I already did a couple on Facebook, and I did not do Aries or Sagittarius yet. So next one I have here is Sagittarius. I do love my Sages. I have a strong liking for Sages. I'm not going to lie. So we'll pull some out of here for Sag. First one I do see also out for Sag is Emperor. This is great. I just really love everybody on our channel. Everybody has been overcoming a lot of just toxic relationships. Yep. put these ones back. We'll scrub a few more from over here, maybe if they'll fit back in this hole. So I see right off top for my Sages that lots of great things are happening in your life. You're overcoming depression. You've been keeping your moves a secret. You're somebody who's overcome a lot of people who stabbed you in the back. But no matter what, you've even been overcoming deceitful family members. You've overcame toxic fucking lovers. You've overcome just all of your questioning when it came to yourself. My Sagittarius are overcoming a lot this year. They've discovered a lot of secrets that people were keeping from them. They discovered that some of their families and their lovers might have been doing some things together. They've even overcome, honestly, these 10 swords in the back. They have changed your lives completely. You guys have turned yourself around. You guys stopped focusing on toxic people that honestly did not serve you in a positive way. They were not healthy for you. You also started to channel into your higher power and take direction from somebody who was honestly just a lot more healthy for you and cared more about your best interests, not theirs. Your self-image is also improved. People like you better apart from this person, and your depression has actually decreased. So I also see here you don't know how hard it was to let you go in the reverse. This person does know how hard it was for you. They're starting to now see what you meant to them in their life. I wonder if you were happy without me in the reverse. They don't wonder. They can see that you're a lot healthier without them. You speak to me through music in the reverse. And you and I were too young in the reverse. This person that fucked you over, that put these swords in your back, honestly knows that they fucked up. And you, as a Sag, you're moving forward with your life. You're overcoming depression. You are also on the right track. So you're doing a great job, just like Aries. Honestly, it sounds like you have a lot in common with Aries. Sagittarius and Aries might find themselves, honestly, you might find yourself loving an Aries this year just because you guys have a lot in common, it already seems like. So you guys are both doing a lot of great things. You're overcoming a lot of toxic relationships. I'm really proud of you. You've been doing a good job. We already did Libra over there on Facebook. We did Gemini on Facebook too. I'm going to put a little thing over here, just in case we end up running out of time. But I don't think we will. So Libra. So we already called this. Let's do Gemini and Libra over here too. We'll do Gemini, get it out of the way. I like my Geminis. I like everyone. I take a lot of time to study everybody. So Gemini over here on this one, you have following the path of another. You have embraced the dark in the reverse. You have carefully request discernment. I think that some of my Geminis here, honestly, in this particular read, there's two different ones. There was a more positive one over on Facebook. You guys can catch that over there. It's public. It's on my last live. But for this particular set of Geminis, you guys might be going through a parenting plan, a custody battle of some sort. There's some contracts here that you're going to need to carefully look over. I see that you are following the path of another. It does, and I did feel like it was actually a positive path that you're following. I'm glad that I read that because it does say that your path is being redirected to where it should be. But what I see here happening here is that you're gonna, whoever your baby mama is, for some of you, honestly, could get really fucking pissed. or your baby daddy. We have two patience cards here. It says be patient and don't fucking roll into anything fucking quickly. It says clarity, commitment, contribution, and concerns. You have the Three of Wands in the reverse, so things that you were trying to put in the past are not, they're resurfacing right now. I'm starting to understand our connection in the reverse. Yeah. This is a whole thing between you and another person, honestly, or you and your person, whatever it is. There's just a couple fighting in this energy. This is couple fighting energy. This doesn't have to be an old couple or a new couple, but you are losing your patience with this person. Not just a little bit of patience, but a lot of patience. Honestly, I feel like in this particular Gemini read, you guys could even get a little bit DV-ish with each other. There's been a lot of fucked over energy in this particular relationship for some of you guys. There's been 9 swords. I mean, there's 10 swords actually. There's a lot of youthful, immature energy, justice in the reverse, verbal fighting, cheating. Probably, well, it does. Yeah, I'm just seeing verbal fighting at least over somebody flirting. Somebody's a flirt. I don't know if you cheat or not. I'm not going. I don't see. I'm not seeing that here right here. But I am seeing that you guys fight over somebody flirty. I'm seeing there's been 10 swords here in the reverse. I'm seeing that some of you guys could have lost a home even recently. Or, yeah, there's something about a failed home. Even if this is moving, that was a couple. I just feel like there's a lot of broken promises here with these Geminis and this Gemini for this particular relationship. I feel like there's just a lot of, I feel like there's one person in this relationship that's very peaceful and wants love and wants to give them everything that they have to offer. And then there's one person here that wants to look good. And then when things don't go their way, they throw a fit. I do want to warn you that in this particular Gemini read, it's saying that you've pretty much gotten to the end's wit, like, of your fucking patience. I'm worried that if you haven't snapped on this person already, you're going to. And this is the type of person that'll call the damn police on you, okay? And you'll catch a charge. So I would get the fuck up out of there, honestly. I don't see that this person cares about you or your relationship or your best interest, honestly, at all. And I feel like they'd push you to the point where you flip the fuck out and you're the one who's going to serve the consequences while they're out here, sleeping with 5 other people. Because that's how the fuck that'll go. This person has fucking dumb bitch energy to a fucking inmate dude. You know what I mean? The type that drives a motherfucker crazy while he's fucking locked up. So we're going to go into now Cancer. I haven't done one for Cancer yet. No. Throw me to the wolves, and I'll come back leading the pack, bitch. I hid for who I really am from you. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Take the risk or lose the chance. Make them stop and stare. Cancers are feeling very, very powerful right now. Judgment, bitch. I feel you even though we are apart. Lots of good cards here. Options. Cancers are fucking killing it, bitch. King of Cups up in here. Yeah. That's good. And depression in the reverse. So some of you guys have overcome some great barriers, cancers. It says throw me to the wolves and I will come back leading the fucking pack. That you hate who you really were from these people. It straight says, chariot in the reverse, no one will make you feel inferior with your consent without your consent. The chariot in the reverse, I just feel like goes with these people not being able to lead their ideas or their downfalls. They were destined for your downfall. You realize that no one can make you feel that way without your consent, and you weren't gonna fucking allow anybody to bring you down. I feel you, even though we're apart. Yeah, you both feel each other. You got judgment here next to that card, and I feel like they fucking damn right are gonna feel you. Because cancers are on a straight mission, dude. They're on a mission to straight have judgment go down in their favor. For the one time ever, for first and fucking time ever, cancers are not fucking sitting the fuck down and being fucking shit on. Cancers actually are taking all of their fucking poop and creating Noah's Ark out of it. And literally it says take the risk or lose the chance and make them stop and fucking stare. Options, dude. You were always the dime piece, dude. And you have been literally being walked on and taken advantage of and never just really seen. You were hidden by God from all these people because you're a piece of work. You're a piece of art from God. See that you are a true love at this time. These people's plans and actions against you that were negative for you and really just would have taken your end result and turned it around in their favor were unsuccessful. You also have the depression in the reverse. And I see this one coming in upside down, and it says, be the kind of woman who makes others want to up their game in the reverse. You don't care what other people think about you. You said life is tough, but so am I. You're like, I'm not here to compare myself. You're like, I don't care what other people say about me. I don't want anything to do with what other people fucking say I should or shouldn't have. Cancers are changing. Yeah, King of Swords, bro. Facts, dude. And confidence level, self, even no filter, dude. Cancers are just like done with shit. Cancers for the first time are fucking actually putting their sword up. People are seeing that if you're a cancer. They take you fucking, they're seeing that. They're having no fucking choice but to see you fucking straight, putting your sword up because you walk the fuck away. You're not nobody's little bitch, dude, and you most certainly never were. They didn't realize that with a cancer, you literally fucking were there because you were either confused and didn't know they were playing you, or you actually had faith and you believed in them. That's what people don't get about cancers. They're not fucking Pisces. They're not fucking Scorpios. Cancers are or they're fucking cancers, and I'm part Scorpio. I'm equal part Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But cancers are different. Cancers actually love. They love, 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 love. That's why they come up as cups. And literally, dude, if you're a cancer and you were wondering how the fuck am I supposed to fucking move on from this person, you don't have to choose that. Cancers love so fucking much for real. That you know how a cancer stops loving? Unfortunately, it's because somebody fucking hurt them so fucking much. So that's what cancers went through last year, man. They went through their final motherfucking hurt. And they're changing. We're going to do Libras. So Libra. Dream big. Dream with your heart. That's nice. Time to do it differently. Go beyond what you've done before. Purity. Libras are great this year. I'm really proud of you. Self-care. All good cards. That's really resonating with the same one over there that I did on Facebook for Libra. Libras have just really honestly had some really great realizations. Last year, 2023, was figuring out who you really were. And Libras, I've found, are very fucking intelligent. You're very beautiful. Yep, Emperor. Emperor, dude. Libras are amazing, honestly. You guys are capable of doing anything that you fucking want. I do see that there is something in secret that bothers you on a regular basis. This actually did come up in the same fucking shit pretty much in Facebook. That person that hurt you, you have memories of all of the fucking time. Somebody hurt you bad. Yeah, it was a deceitful family member. The Hierophant wants you to know he's taking care of that motherfucking shit behind the scenes. And he just honestly, he wants you to keep doing what you're doing. The Hierophant is literally here with you next to your deceitful family member card. And on the other side is the secrets card and the 10 of fucking swords in the motherfucking back. There is no guardian angel that does not know what motherfuck happened to you, okay? Libras, your Hierophant wants you to know that your secret is safe. They want you to get clearer because you have major love and major promotions coming your way. Your Hierophant knows that you've been struggling with depression on the low from these memories that trigger back and forth for you. You're scared to talk about them because you're afraid it might affect your self-image. But this tower has to occur so that you can just feel that brightness again within your heart. It was my fault that I blamed you in the reverse. It was not your fault. What happened to you was not your fault at all. And that is your message tonight, Libra. What this person has done to you is completely unacceptable. And justice is being served in your fucking favor, bro. All the cards are saying straight up is you focus on self-care. You're a pure person. It's telling you to go beyond what you've done before and dream big. Your angels are supporting you in this matter. They also are going to serve justice upon that person that hurt you. All right? So Libra here was hurt very badly. And your angels are telling you straight up, don't fucking think about that shit, bro. Because you know what? Have you ever seen one of those movies where they're about to fucking off one of your enemies and they're like, get out of the room now? And you're like, no, don't do it. And they're like, get the fuck out of here now. That's how bad I feel like for whoever you are. Your angels are pissed, bro, about whatever happened to you. So you would know. It's got to be a serious level of something. But your angels are straight telling you, get the fuck out of this room fucking now, bro. We're going to straight handle this motherfucker. It's not up to you if this person's handled either, Libra. You know, like when if somebody goes to DV court and fucking straight, you're like, I don't want to press charges. They're like, thanks, bye. Because after a certain point of violence, it's now the court's decision type shit. So that's what I feel like for you. In this case, it's more like angelic levels, you know, they're judging. But whatever the fuck happened to you, Libra, dude, what? You're an emperor. You cannot fucking harm. You're very important. I could say you can't do it. I could say whatever it is, but there's a damn reason in specific that fucking justice is going to be served in your favor. Whether it's because of the level of the thing that happened to you was so fucking bad, it's pissing me off. Somebody got fucked over bad. Your higher power wants you to straight fucking just let them deal with it. They want you to get the fuck out of the room now because they're coming in for that enemy. Let's do Capricorn. It's safe to let go, Capricorn. You're surrounded by love for the first time. So right off top, I'm feeling that some of you Capricorns have met somebody. You have the King of Wands in the reverse. You have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. You missed somebody, though, that already left you. Some of you guys could have had a short-term marriage. You could have met this person at work. You need to practice peace. Some of you are not being authentic. Picking up that some of you guys had a rough holiday season with this person and their family. I just feel like possibly a very quick relationship occurred, possibly here a marriage moved very quickly, but I don't see that it went very well. Hi, baby. I swear.
Hi, I have to use your bathroom. What's up?
Did you shut the door again?
Huh?
Did you shut the door again?
No, both of them are clogged.
Really?
I don't know how.
Okay, I'm gonna go check it out. Alright, let's go do that. I see that, alright. Now I'm distracted. I see that you want to be with somebody, though. I see we will be together again. I see abundance. Some of you could have had a baby. You could have a fresh baby or a fresh marriage with this person. This person looks like they might have left. They don't look to be part of the picture in a positive way. I see that you could be arguing. That's where maybe the stand and the power thing could be coming in. The other person's parents could be too much involved with the child. It's been on your mind. It's been stressing you the fuck out. You don't know how to please this family. They could even be saying that maybe they would be better off to be like the custodial parent or something of that sort. You thought this was going to be true love. But to be honest, you were coming from a place of where you were still saying it's safe to let go. And some of you guys could have been dealing with people from the past, honestly, as a Capricorn, who were not faithful to you. So you were already struggling with trust issues prior. And you literally started a new relationship. And some of you wore your heart on your sleeve as a Cap. And you fucking surprisingly fell for somebody who had high-end family members of some sort, possibly. You're very strong, but I see that you've spent most of the time by yourself throughout the relationship. And the whole time you were with this person, your main card that stands out to me is we will be together again. And it has nothing to do with this person up here that you find later. This is about your past person, which tells me you derived all of this from the hope and the love that you wish that you would have had from the past person. Some of you guys did have a baby, and you are now going through a quick breakup. That could be where the justice is coming in. You do have a sensitive antenna is standing out here, and so it's saying that if you feel like I feel like it's saying if you feel like this person's family is about to make any moves of any kind and take the baby, because I feel like there's a baby involved for some of you guys. It does say miracles don't happen in this case. And everything is not as you've created. This is how somebody else is trying to make this whole scene for you. There also may not be the same religious factor 18-year-old. You could be somebody who's younger. They might be saying that you are too young for that. I don't even know. There's all bad here. Yeah, 18-year-old. This is like childlike energy. There's a child involved here. One of you is not obsessed with the other one. I don't think there's any obsession at all in this relationship. I feel like it's gotten to this point where possibly you guys even had sex very quickly and could have even had a baby. And it's just saying stand your power, be passionate about your vision, and bring about a positive change. Sense of people collect the emotions of others, and beauty begins the moment that you decide to be yourself. I just feel like a strong energy here that, like, honestly, like, this person's just not for you. I also don't feel like it's really that big of a deal. I think you're gonna kill this fucking in court shit. You know what I mean? Just fucking go in and fucking think of this person how you really think about him. Remember that this is your comeback right now as a Capricorn. You're getting over your past person. Your fucking story to this shit is fucking literally the beginning of it. It's safe to let go. And that you're surrounded by love now. You're surrounded by love because you got a lot of people that are excited for you if you are a new mom. They or a dad. It doesn't matter. Like, you got half your people that are everybody's actually stoked about this baby. So if you were a parent, just be mature. I would just be mature. I think the worst thing about this whole scene is that maybe two people, maybe they fucking had sex real quick and they don't want to be together. Or maybe you're even just in this relationship and you're arguing about how it's gonna go. Don't worry about that. Just go fucking plunge toilets and fucking do what everybody else is doing in the American dream. There's no rush. Two people are gonna shit in the toilet upstairs, and all you're fucking looking forward to is going and plunging that shit. So I wouldn't be fighting too hard for all that. Everything's gonna work out fine. The key thing as a Cap is to know that you're stubborn. You fucking are stubborn asses. A Capricorn is stubborn. Capricorns, I noticed, want to work on, they like their body to look a certain way. They would like their body to look a certain way, and you guys are dickheads, and you usually like people that I don't know if they do or don't like you. But one thing that I've noticed is that you guys will try to push people to do things that you want a little bit too hard. And that's just in your nature. If the only thing that I can say for a fact, this might resonate with you. As a Cap viewer, is I saw this one girl. She had 3 boys of her own. And she'd met a single man she was a Cap, but I don't know what he was. But it sounded like he had really sweet parents. And he had no kids. And she had 3 kids under 7. And she really wanted him to marry her. And I remember her coming to work every day and complaining and saying, supposedly his mom didn't want her to marry her son. Well, I'm not going to lie, with respect, if you were a mom of a boy and some random chick with 3 kids rolled in and your kid had no fucking kids yet, maybe you'd want your son to have his own fucking kid first. It's common sense. So that's just an example of like having shit your way that you might want to take a step back and look at that. Is there a chance that like any of that common sense could be there? All right, I'm going to go take care of these toilets. I love y'all. You're amazing.